Hello everyone, welcome back. Today let's solve the 9th top coding interview question from 48 top coding interview questions curated by LeetCode. So we'll solve using Python. So they have given array of integer numbers, and they have also given target. So what you have to find out is indices of two numbers such that they add up to target. So basically they are asking us find out two numbers which they add up to target. So here if you see 2 and 7, they add up to target. We have to find out these two numbers. So we have to return, basically we have to return the indexes of these numbers. So 0 and 1 if you see the output. Similarly, here in this context, 6, what all those numbers, they add up to 6, 1, 9, index 1 which is 2 and 4 which is 2. It's confusion here. So basically we have to find out the numbers which they add up to 6, and once you find out, basically you have to return those numbers. That is what they are asking us to do. So what we'll do is there are various ways to solve this problem. So I have created a same example here. So the one of the easiest approach is you create you use two for loops, one for loop, outer for loop, and then inner for loop. In one outer for loop, what you can do is you can keep this as a constant and then check each and every element in the nested for loop, inside for loop, and then if you don't find, then you move to outer for loop again. You keep this 7 as the outer element, and then keep forwarding. This is one of the approach. Second approach, what I'll do is, they're asking us to find out two numbers, right, that add up to target. So what if I subtract, I using something like a subtraction techniques. What I'll do is I'll use something like a dictionary, not a data dictionary. I use something like a dictionary. So in the dictionary, what I'll do is first element I'll keep as is. First element I'll keep the element as is, along with the index. So it is at index 0. So I'll keep the first element as is along with its index. So 2 is the first element, and I'll keep its index. So this is the first element in the dictionary. Next time what I do is, listen here, this is very important. Next time what I do is, I say next element, I subtract. So this is target. I subtract target which is 7 minus 9, target is 9 minus 7. So 9 minus 7 is what? 9 minus 7 is what? Is equal to 2. So basically I'll try to check if I subtract these two numbers. See, obviously, so when you combine these two numbers, if you know what, I'll take a simple maths. So here if you see 2 plus 7 equal to 9, right? So what I'm doing is, say I'll store 2 in some place, and then I try to subtract. I'll move 7 from here to the right side. That is what I'm trying to do. So this is what I have to do. So I'll iterate through each and every element. I'll keep the first element as is. The first element as is. Remaining element I'll iterate through each and every element, and then keep the subtraction. And then check if the subtraction value is there inside the dictionary or not. If it is not there, you keep the you return. If not there, you add the number as is. So if you find the subtracted element within that, so basically here if you if you get this which is 2, you try to find out that element. If you don't find that element, you keep 7 inside the dictionary. If you find, then you check that value is there or not. If not, you keep that number as is. All right. So let's do it. Let's take a function def. If you debug, you'll understand more. Please stay with me for some time. You'll understand. So I'll pass the nums here. So I'll simply create a dictionary. I'll call it as a number dictionary. I'll call it num dictionary. All right. So this is the dictionary. Dictionary will have a key value pair, right? So it's not like a list or list, a set in Python or different data structures. Dictionary will hold the key value pair, because I need the number, also the indexes to return, right? So I have to return the indexes basically. So what I'll do is I'll iterate through each and every element. I use something like an enumerator because I need the key value pair. I can also use len and range function, but I'll use enumerator. enumerator will give me key value pairs. So as I mentioned, I'll keep first element as is. So for I, why is error? Okay, no worries. We'll fix this. So here for I in num enumerator, all right. So I'll basically keep the first element as is. Num dict. I'll copy this dictionary. So here for the first element is I, right? This I'll keep as is. Number is 2. Number is 2. I want to keep 2 and its dictionary, its index. So here the input what you see, you will find 2 and then 0. We'll debug and then show you what I'm trying to say. This is the first element I'll keep. So before that, so this is the first element I'll keep it, like but before that, before checking after that, so what I'll do is I'll also take the difference equal to, so target, they'll also give us the target, right? So they have already given the target minus number. Target minus number will give me equals 9 minus 7 2. I'll check if that is there in the dictionary. If difference, which is 2, is already in the dictionary, for the first time it will not be, all right, for the first time it will not be, then that's all. If number is already there, you just have to return what all things you have to return. You just have to return the number dictionary is index. So here in this context 2 and 0 will be stored, right? I have to return the 2 basically. If I pass this 2, I'll get a 0 because that's what the index is. And the second element is the 7, index of 7, which is 1 in this context. So that's all. I'm sure you must have got a lot of confusion here. Once you debug, you will understand what I'm trying to say here. I think this is it. This is the solution to the problem. Let's run it and then see what I'm trying to say. Okay. So call print number 2 to sum and numbers. All right. So I'll put the debugger. I need just only one debugger. I'm just showing you here, but I just need only one debugger to run the code. Run Python file. All right. So the pointer will stop here. All right. The numbers are here. Number is this. Target is 9. All right. It will not go inside because we are not calling it. It will first. It will come here. Yeah, it will come here and then it will go inside. It goes inside. Dictionary is empty. Now what I have to do is this will give me number and corresponding. So basically it will give me I as a key value pair. Enumerator gives the key value pair. So here if you see, where is I is 0, number 2, it's a 0, 0th index. I is basically giving 0. So basically it's tags. For each number it will give a value, right? So I is 0, which is index, you can say. Number is 2. So first what I'll do is I'll take the difference. Target is 9. 9 minus 2, which is 7. Is that there in the dictionary? It is not there for the first element, right? It is not there. It is not there. Obviously, it is not there. So it will not go. It will not go inside this because this is empty as of now. All right. So the difference is 7. 7. Yeah. Now what I'll do is, because it's the first time, right? I'll add 2 and its corresponding index to the dictionary. So 2 comma 2 colon 2 comma colon 0 will be there inside the dictionary. Yeah. Can you see 2 colon 0? This is the first time. Now I'll increase the I. I'll move to the 7 now. So now if you see here, now this comes the trigger part. Now I value is 1, which is it will come to 7. Number is 7. Yeah. So now you take the difference of 9 minus 7, which is 2. 2 is already there inside the dictionary. Yes, it is there. If it is there, so what you do is 2 you the dictionary of 2, which is nothing but 0. You will get a value, right? You are passing the key here. You will get a value. And 7, I is nothing but 7. That's all we have to do. So that's all it will return. Now you see the the output. You will see the return value of 0, 1. So I hope you get it. If not, I mean, if you debug, you will understand. Maybe you can take another example and then understand. All right. So I'll just, because it's an easy problem, I'll simply All right, so I'll simply, okay, let us see if this runs. So it's very simple. Instead of iterating every element, so you basically subtract and then see if the subtracted values element is there inside the dictionary or not. There's your answer and expected answers are matching. I would suggest please run this example in the VS Code, and let me know if you're able to debug, if you're able to understand in the comment section. So you run it. I'm sure you'll understand. You will understand debug, how to debug. So what happens for the first time? Difference between 6 and 3 will be 3. 3 will not be there in the dictionary because it's empty. And then you go to you add 3 into the dictionary, right? You add the 3 into because it's the first element, and so on so forth. You basically keep adding, and then finally you check. You will get a situation where these two element 6 minus 4, which is 2. 2 will be already added in the dictionary, and then you see that, and if that is the case, and then you take the index of 2 and then the current index, which is this index of 4, and then you return 2 and index 1 and 2, which is 2 and 4 will be this. So run it, debug, and then let me know what you found in the comment section below. That's all, guys. I hope you learned something different, and that's all. See you in the next video. Thank you for watching.